welcome back to my channel, and today we will together solve the leet code problem. This is the daily leet code problem, and so I think that this problem is it is the typical problems. And then so if we can do this problem and we can solve a range of the problems related to this, and this is indeed the problem related to the sliding window, or I want to say that this is the the two pointers, that is a kind of the two pointers. Okay, so here firstly we need to read about the problem description first. However, in here I can simplify it as, so you can see that in here we are given an array, right? And the result is here is like the summations of the number in the subarray. And this summation, it can satisfy for us that the maximum score of the subarray you can get, and then to maintain that each element in your arrays is unique. For example, in here we have the one subarrays of, we can consider the whole array as a subarray of that one. So here the 4 is duplicated, and then we have one choices to move this one out of the subarrays, and then we can get the small subarray here. And of course this is exactly our solution, and here like that we can have the summation of all elements, and it sum up to the 17th. And so you can see that in here, that is the things we can simplify the problem into finding the subarray which satisfying that all of the elements in the subarray is unique, right? And so how can we solve this? So this is the typical problem about the sliding window, or sometimes I want to say that is the two pointers. So for two pointers we have two kind of the two pointers. So the first type is we have the left right pointer in here, that is in two sides of the array, and one is from the beginning and one is from the end. We call that is the left right pointers, and then we will move the right pointer and then increase the left pointer here. So but this is not the things we solve today. So the things we solve today is related to another kind of the pointers, that is the slow fast pointer, where the left and the right pointer will start at the same position at the beginning, and the right pointer will keep increasing. It will keep increasing, right pointer, and then the left pointer will go following the right pointer and then try to validate the window in here. So the pseudocode for this approach is described in this one. It means that here we always increase add the new element by increasing the right pointer, and then we use the left pointer when we increase the left pointer only if the subarrays or the subsequence is not valid, and then we need to increase the left pointer. Yeah, so here we can see that this is the pseudocode, and this pseudocode is generally applied to every problem related to the sliding window. Okay, so let's see how can we approach and solve this problem using the second example given by the leet code. For example, in here I have the right pointer, and also I have the left pointer at the same position of the beginning of the array. And then so here, so you can see that I will increase the right pointer in the second iteration. In the third iteration, the right pointer will be here, right? Because our window will now be here, it is still valid, and that's why we still can keep increasing the right pointer, right? Okay, the right pointer will be here, and then so somehow we can see that for now our sub window, I mean that our window is invalid because one of the element is duplicated, which is the element with the value of 2. So in here we need to process something. By doing that, we can increase the left pointer. So at the first iteration of the left pointer, and then the condition is not valid as it is not valid, so we keep increasing that. Okay, so in this position, and then the left pointer is valid, and then we have the new subarray, and then from this new subarray we can keep increasing the right pointer here, for example. until it's valid, and then we keep increasing here, and then we repeat, right? We repeated it. Yeah, so in here, like you can see that the array is invalid again, so we need to proceed with the right pointer, sorry, with the left pointer. It will be here and will be here, right? In here, like it is valid, and then from here we create the new subarray, and with this new subarray we keep increasing it, and then so on and so forth. Yeah, so when you keep increasing the right pointer and the window is valid, and then we will get the sum of the subarray, right? And using that sum, we can find the largest number, or like the maximum score of the number we expect to have. Okay, so just need to remember this hack. This is the I get this one. I get this one from the lead code, and yeah, because this is free. If you want to check out, you can find out in the explore section of the lead code. Okay, so let's program it together to solve that. How can we do it? And of course, to maintain the duplications, I mean that to detect the duplications, and then we need to use the hash map or like the hash table to detect it efficiently. Yeah, so let's try to do it together. So here, like I will initialize the left value. I will initialize the sum of the subarray, that is 0, and then I will define the hash map to maintain the I want to check the duplication, and here like put the answer is 0, and then so for now we will get the right of the length, right? So here like we will, if the number I mean that is the number not in the hash map, or the hash map of the number, it is equal to 0, it means that it is valid, right? It's still valid, and then somehow like we can get the hash map of the, we can assign it as 1. Otherwise we just need to count it by 1. Alright, so here what next? So in here like we add the new element into the window, right? And when we add the new element, we need to increase the sum as the number of the right. Yeah, okay, so this is the actions of the right pointer. And for now we need to handle in the case if the, I mean in the case if there is a duplication or like the invalid window, and we need to get the hash map of nums right. If this one is greater than 1, right, it means that there is at least one application, and we check for every single element, and then we just only of nums, we keep for now we will remove one element from the window, so we will reduce the sum, and then we get the hash map, right? And then we get the keep increasing the left pointer, and we will get the ends equal to max of ends and the sum of the array. Okay, so return array. Okay, let me check. So ATND, so okay, so here one miss map of number. Argument type of ins is not iterable. Yeah, so in here like just one small mistake. Okay, so most of the people, they have the same solution as me. So some of the people in here, they have the better solution because like they will rely on their programming techniques, and I mean that there is a programming skill. And then so it depends on you. So here like the heart of the problem is just like in this pseudocode. So you can remember this one and use it efficiently in your interview. And I hope that this video is useful for you. And so yeah, this is typical problem related to the sliding window, and usually we need to use the hash map to keep the, for example, like we can use a hash map to check the duplication, or like we can use some kind of prefix sum, and this one is also use a prefix sum as well, because like we keep the sum of the current window, and we reduce the value when we increase the left pointer. So here like this is the practice you must, so I mean that this is the problem you should do, and you should practice to prepare for your coding interview. So yeah, so I think that's all for our today video, and thank you so much for watching my video. And if you like my videos, and if you want me to do more videos and instructions, or something like give you the hints and suggestions, or like my experience in like the coding interview, so just give me a comments. And if you really like my video and want to see it in the future, please subscribe my channel. Yeah, thank you so much for watching my video, and see you next time.